I am sure you've heard of the double taxation agreement. However, there is normally another agreement which is extremely important that is made between Italy, in this case, and another country. And it's called the Bilateral Investment Treaty. So the Bilateral Investment Treaty is an agreement between Italy and another country to allow each other's citizen to have certain rights of investment. So equalizing the rights that any citizen has in his nation to the other citizen of the other nation. So let me explain to you. If you are a US citizen, you can buy real estate in Italy, you can be a shareholder, a majority shareholder in a company, private or public, you can also be appointed as a managing director. And the same applies to Italian citizens in Italy. So it's an equalizing treaty. You can do whatever my citizen can do, but my citizen can do that in your country. And this is very important because if there is no bilateral investment treaty, there is no possibility of the citizens of the other country to invest in Italy. So you cannot buy real estate, you cannot be a shareholder in a company, you cannot be a managing director. And you can do that, you can circumvent that by appointing a nominee. So by appointing an Italian citizen. And if you think about that, there are many countries in which you have to do that because there is no bilateral investment treaty. And this is not that good because if you think about that, you put the money, you made the investment, but you have to appoint a nominee. So it's your money and somebody else's name, which is not the best deal, or at least is not as attractive as having your own name or having your own company. But how can you circumvent that? Well, normally in absence of a bilateral investment treaty, the rights granted to a citizen of a country are also extended to permanent residents. Permanent residence means that you do not have a time of your residency permit. So it doesn't expire, it's an indefinite time. You can stay in Italy as long as you want. And in that case, you can purchase real estate, you can set up companies, you can be a managing director. Basically, a bilateral investment treaty offers you the possibility of sitting it down in front of a notary and having the same right as an Italian citizen. And also, as a permanent resident, bilateral investment treaties of Italy to other countries applies to you because there's the equalization principle in which a citizen is treated, or a permanent resident will have the same treatment as the citizen of that country.